It's a big stretch of work coming up in the shop for me. I just had a delivery of a bunch of oak, poplar, maple, and a couple of sheets of birch plywood for 5 upcoming projects. But first, this place is in need of a cleanup. I had a local business reach out to me to build a display case for handmade soaps and a holder for essential oils. That one's going to be made from maple, and it's what I'm starting out with first. But before getting down to any business, we're starting off with a snag. My planer has been acting up for a while now, and I know exactly what the problem is. The rollers are bogged down with sawdust and chips, making the wheels catch and spin on the stock. Plus, I'm also in need of some new blades. That's going to have to wait for tomorrow. I'm going to order some new blades from Amazon and get something to clean up the rollers. But in the meantime, I'm going to have to get some work done, so I'm going to head off to my drum sander to get the final thickness of this maple. I do make a lot of walnut charcuterie boards for Etsy and my website, so this is the first time you're seeing this one in the vlog, and it's the finishing touches on this one I'm sending out to an Etsy customer. I'm adding some rubber feet and handles. I'm a sucker for a good deal. Amazon had a really good price on this double pack of DeWalt planer knives. Basically, just an extra $30 and I get 6 total knives instead of the usual price for 3 of them. The planer is crazy dirty inside. I haven't changed these blades for a while now. There's even a spider's web in here. I just removed the old knives, clean up the mount where they sit, and add the new ones back in place. To clean the rollers, I just use some mineral spirits along with a shop towel. It gets rid of all that grime that's built up on there, along with any sawdust and chips that have been stuck on the rollers for a while now. Plus, I use some furniture wax to smooth it all out and allow the wood to pass through super easy. The customer wants this to hold 10 bottles across and 10 bottles high. To mark the dados, I use a spacer that's the same width as the bottle, and then I use another scrap to mark where I want the dados to go. But before I cut the dados, I use my rabbiting bit, my palm router, to make the groove for the back. If you haven't checked out my dado jig making video, give it a look. It's only about 5 minutes, super easy to build, and it works with palm routers and large size routers. Onto the assembly, I'm using screws, but to hide them, I'm going to use a contrasting wood. I mark for the holes, and then at my drill press, first I use a 3/8 inch Forstner bit. That's going to be for the plugs, and then I use an 1/8 inch bit for the screws. Doing multiple projects at once is a theme right now in the shop. Actually, it's been a theme in my shop for a long time now. If you recall in my last vlog, I had problems with a sign I was working on and paint bleed. Well, this is the fix for the sign. I used my CNC to cut out the letters, and I filled them with black epoxy. I use the same finish that I use on the not so troublesome lettering on my sign. It's Minwax Natural, and then I sprayed 3 coats of a semi-gloss outdoor protection. The top of the oil holder is going to have 10 bottles that will be used as samples. So I need to mark 10 holes and then I'm off to my drill press. To spice it up a bit, I'm going to edge band the front of the maple with Peruvian walnut, and I'm going to fill the screw holes with the same wood. To wrap up this vlog, I'm going to add a chamfer to the base and top and do a bunch of sanding. Thank you so much for watching and supporting what I do. My next vlog will be to finish up this holder and move on to an oak table.